Hi friends, good morning. Let me turn my heat down a little bit. It is still chilly here in Colorado, but good morning. I'm just leaving the post office and I am currently headed to the Goodwill Outlet. I haven't been to the bins in almost a week and I am pretty excited to go and see what I can find. Speaking of leaving the post office, oh my goodness, I don't have it with me, so I'll just have to like insert a picture of it. But yesterday, Jack and I went and checked the P.O. box after we dropped off some packages, and I hadn't checked my P.O. box in, I don't know, probably 2 weeks. I don't check it every time I go to the post office because I typically know when I'm expecting things to my P.O. box. And if you're not new here, oh my gosh, sorry, the light's crazy. It's really bright out. If you're not new here, you may have heard me talk about several months ago at this point that I ordered something on Depop and it got lost in the mail. And if you are new here, I will quickly recap the story. I ordered a vintage 90s Tiffany silver like logo ring on Depop. It was like under $35 total. It was a steal of a deal, and that's just what the girl had it listed at, and she shipped it out. It was accepted by the post office, so I know for a fact that she actually shipped it and gave it to the post office, and then it just stopped tracking. And I messaged her and I was like, hey, what did you pack this in? I'm kind of worried if it was too small, maybe it got lost. I was just trying to figure out maybe, whatever. Anyway, long story short, we checked the P.O. box on Easter, and do you know the Tiffany ring was in my P.O. box? I am not even joking. My middle finger, look, I don't know where my camera is, but my middle finger, Tiffany ring. So at this point, Depop has refunded both the seller and myself because this was shipped to me. I think the envelope said shipped like October 26th or something like that of last year, and it was in my P.O. box on Easter of this year. I mean, I am so excited. I cannot even deal, but crazy. So I messaged the seller and I was like, hey, I just wanted to let you know I did receive it. Thank you so much for shipping it. But the crazy thing about it, she literally put this real, and this is an authentic Tiffany ring. It's silver, so it's not like, platinum or gold or something like that, but still, they're like $300 on THREDUP or the Real, right around there. She put it in an envelope, just a little paper envelope, and it was safe. The envelope was fine, but like I guarantee you the package was just so small, it got lost somewhere. It was like stuck somewhere for months, half of a year. Anyway, so that was very exciting, a very happy end to a not so happy and crazy week for my husband and myself. So that was a really nice little treat yesterday. Anyway, we're headed to the bins and we're gonna see what we can find, and then we're gonna do a bins haul, obviously, because that is clearly the favorite here on my channel. Anyway, let me get to the bins, and if I have a little bit of time when I get there, maybe I'll show you the ring a little bit better than it being on my hand. But I'm so stoked about that. I cannot believe it showed up, and not only did it show up, I got it for free because like I said, Depop had refunded myself and the seller because it was really truly lost in the mail. It just stopped tracking on its way to me, so they sent us our money back. So I got a free Tiffany ring. Anyway, okay, let me get to the bins. Okay, so we just made it to the bins, but I do have a few minutes, so let me just switch my eyeballs, and I wanted to give you a ring tour really quickly. So these are the rings that I wear mostly every day, especially this one now. First, I have my wedding band and my engagement ring, obviously, and then I don't have any other rings on this hand because typically I wear them on this finger, but I have a cut on this finger. Not that that matters. I don't know, whatever. Sorry, it's been a while since I've done a vlog, and I'm just chatty, I guess. Anyway, first we will start with this one. This is my David Yurman band. I got it for my birthday last year, and my sister also has a matching one to me. This band I thrifted at an estate sale, and I absolutely love it. This, along with another ring, was the entire reason I went to the estate sale. And to say that they fit me perfectly would be an understatement. So they are rings that I wear every single day, and I absolutely love them. Next, we have the Tiffany. Let me actually show you that a little bit better. So it is a 1997 Tiffany. I think it's the wide band. And then it's marked on the inside too. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, crazy. Crazy. So this is definitely my best Depop find by far. I think it's only one of 2 things I've ever purchased on Depop. And then my last finger, I have this diamond band here that I bought for myself the first year I was a full-time reseller. I bought that for myself. This next ring is a ring that my dad and my stepmom gave me. I think it was for my 16th birthday. Yeah, and I wear that every day. And then this is the other ring that I found at the estate sale, and I wear this ring every day. I absolutely love the turquoise. I just love it. Anyway, so that is the stack. And usually I have a few rings on this finger. So anyway, now we are going to finish getting ready and go find some stuff. Hopefully we have some really good finds today. It doesn't look super busy yet, so that's promising. Okay. Oh, and I got a new Coach bag. I found this at a regular Goodwill last week, and I bought it with the intention of selling it, but then when I got it home, I was like, no thank you. I'm gonna keep you. I spent $24 on it, which I don't think is that bad. It perfectly fits my Benchmade again, just like the little camera bag I had been using. It has the little Coach tag. I do need to like re-glue this though, because it has come apart, but I love this color leather, and I love the fit of this bag. It fits my body so nicely, and it fits everything that I need inside of it so nicely as well. The black one is like a hair on the small side that like barely fits my keys and my phone and my wallet, but this fits everything so nicely. And I really love that it like has a custom made front pouch for my Benchmade. So that's the bag of the day, I guess. I don't know what style this is, but I know that I did not buy it with the intention of keeping it. I just ended up keeping it when I got it home and looked at it. Put this stuff away. I keep looking at the door because sometimes they let us in early when people are standing outside and it's cold, and today it is a little bit on the chilly side, especially right now early in the morning. Hi friends. Okay, so we are just leaving the bins. My Hulkin is full, but I wouldn't say it was like a super great bins run. I did get one really cute vintage thing that I really like, and some good winter stuff, but I am going to save that and not show you guys that, but we will do a haul when we get home. So let's do it. I did want to say I spent $40.90 today, and I got how many pounds? Let me see. $40.90? Yeah, $40.90 for 20 pounds. And my cost of goods is $1.89 here, so that's how that maths. Anyway, I am going to grab some breakfast for Jack really quick and drop it off at his office, which is very close by, and then we will go home and do a haul. Let me take my vest off. It's a little warm now. Okay. So, I will see you guys at the house.
Was it Gilly?
Yeah, Gilly.
Gilly. I remember her Italian cousin, Gilly.
Oh, yeah, Gilly. Anyway, welcome to What's on Sunday. Like I said, this is the week of the 12th to the 18th. I feel like I had, once again, just a very, consistently good, respectable week. This wasn't, again, a top of all time, but it definitely
Hi friends. Okay, so we made it to the good part. It is the next day. I'm just not one who can go to the bins, prep a haul, film a haul, and list a haul in the same day. I just can't. And lately the bins has really been like taking every single ounce of energy that I have. So anyway, it is the next day. I look different. But we are going to get right into it. I do have 2 bags to show you. The first one, I have found this brand before and it did really well for me. So I'm so excited to see how this one does. This is a Portland leather right here on the bottom. It's a stamped Portland leather. Really beautiful, like drop in kind of style. It does have this like little clasp here to like cinch the bag in and I guess kind of protect your stuff from falling out a little bit, but for the most part it's a drop-in style, like I guess bucket bag in this beautiful like cognac leather, like darker brown shade of leather. I love this bag. It's so soft. Let me show you on. Oh, I can't I'm not telling to show you how it's on, but it falls so nicely like right at your hip, and the leather is just beyond soft. It's like super broken in, but still in excellent condition. It does have like, I don't know if you're going to be able to see, a few like pretty like superficial, I would say, scrapes to the leather. Like right there is a little scratch. Other than that though, it's in excellent condition. And I don't think it has a logo on the inside. Oh, maybe this tab. I can't even see. Yeah, I think that tab down there says the brand and says genuine leather. Let me show you the inside one more time. Really clean in there, and it does have a slip pocket on each of the smaller sides of the bag. So I guess you could like put your phone in there, or maybe your wallet could sit down in there and be a little more secure in the bag. It does have a snap button closure as well as the little hook on the inside. So that's with it like hooked and clipped. Portland leather bag. So nice. And I would be so tempted to keep that if I didn't just keep the Coach bag I showed you earlier in the video, because like I said, I did initially thrift that to sell. And when I got it home, I was like, oh man, I love this bag. So I don't need to keep all the bags. Next bag, this is so fun. And this was in an old row. And I was like looking at it and looking at it and looking at it. And I'm like, that's what I think it is. This is a vintage, based on my research, I think it's 60s or 70s. No brand, unfortunately, but it is a leather tennis racket bag. Like, look at that. It has its own special, like, I have it like stuffed with a bunch of my inventory bags right now, but it has its own little like circular pocket for your tennis racket. I kind of thought maybe if you weren't going to use this for tennis, not that tennis isn't super popular still, you could maybe use this for pickleball, because I think a pickleball racket is kind of similar size, right? I've never played pickleball, but I know pickleball is very popular now. It does have two interior pockets right here that are pretty sizable. Unfortunately, one of the pockets, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it through the bag. No, it does have a pretty large, like, it looked like somebody's whole entire pen emptied into the bottom of the bag. But other than that, it's in really great shape for what it is. I love these zipper pulls. Let me show you. That's the only like real marking to the bag. I think the inside somewhere says like made in Colombia, 100% leather, something like that, but no brands. But overall, this is in really great shape. I've just been showing you like the little top handle, but it does have a kind of like shoulder situation too. And when Jack came home and saw this yesterday, he was like, oh, slap 2 C's on there and that'll be the hottest bag of the season, because Chanel makes because Chanel has made like athletic gear before. Anyway, I think this is cool, and comps for these are literally all over the place, from like $85. I saw one that was very similar to this. Somebody's asking $399, no brand as well for that one. I think that's a little outrageous, but I would take $399 in a heartbeat, but I don't think that's even close to what I'm going to list this at. Anyway, I just love this like special racket pocket. I don't know. And let me show you. It like fully unzips, and like I said, I have it stuffed, but this leather is so nice too. Like such great quality. Okay, so there's that. And then I do have one pair of shoes, and I do have the pair, but I will show you one. This is a pair of men's Choco sandals. I don't know if they're the Z Cloud or what these ones are, but these are the really lightweight sandals. Choco, if you've ever found them before, you might have noticed they can be extremely heavy. Like this bottom sole is like made of like super heavy rubber. This pair is not that way. They are a lighter weight pair, and they're in excellent condition. Choco's sizes are right here on the back. This is a men's size 12, and they also put the size here on this little tab, and this little tab usually has the style name or number, just says the size, men's size 12. But these are in really great shape, gray and blue, great for summer. I think that's all of the non-clothing things. Yes. Well, I guess, is this a clothing thing? I don't know. It's an accessory. This actually lived through the regular store for $3.99, and I absolutely would have bought this for $3.99 at the regular store. This, if you don't notice already, is a Coach scarf. This is, I think, I'm very confidently was going to say it a second ago, but now I'm like, is it? I think it is the Coach Poppy line, and I loved this line in high school when it came out. I think I was like maybe even in junior high when this line came out, and I was obsessed with the Poppy line. Like I said, it lived through the regular store for $3.99. She does have some moth holes, as you can see, and some of them unfortunately do go all the way through, or maybe they're not all the way through. They just have some on the front side as well, right there. But other than those few like small moth holes, overall, it's in really great shape. And here is the actual Coach tag down here. Let me see what it's made of. It's real soft. Wool, viscose, and nylon blend. Oh, I wonder if it has the date. Hold on. No, we don't say the date, but it does have like the little hang tag still. Obviously, it's not in new without tags condition, but really cute. And I am going to list this now. I know that I said in the first clip, or one of the first clips, that I found a bunch of winter stuff. I indeed found a bunch of winter stuff, but I've already hung up the stuff that doesn't fit in bins, and I'm going to save that for closer to fall winter time. I'll show you guys that stuff later so we can have a nice fun fall winter haul when seasonally appropriate. Like, all of that to say, I am listing this now, even though it is technically a winter accessory. I think it's so stinking cute. Look at that. Coach Poppy. Oh, and I got new glasses yesterday. These are from Firmoo, I think. And I really love them. They're so lightweight, and I like the like two-tone color, the green into like the brown. And they were like $12 or something crazy like that. So if you're looking for cheap glasses that are actual, because these are actual glasses, they have my prescription. I am a blind bat without my glasses. Anyway, Firmoo, I would highly suggest. Oh, this is a 100% style-based pickup, because I think the brand might even be like Vintage Walmart. You'll have to let me know if I'm wrong about that. Maybe it's Kohl's. I'm not sure. But I picked this up based on the style. I love the colors, I love the patterns, and I love the cut. And I think this is a Depop special. And it's so crazy. Speaking of Depop, since I put my Depop video out, my Depop has been like crickets. Not really, but like my Depop was like going crazy. Prior to me releasing that Depop video, I was having maybe 2 or 3 sales on Depop a day for a good week and a half straight, which is very unusual for Depop. So I was very excited. I thought I clearly had cracked the code, and now it's like, what's going on? But we did just have Easter, so, and I know people are like on spring break and maybe spending their money elsewhere. So anyway, I do think this is a Depop special. Let me show you closer. It's brown and pink, which I absolutely love. This really, really light pink color with this really nice like chocolatey brown color. And the back has the same sort of patterns. And it does have this ruffle hem, which the girlies on Depop love. And this is a great size. This is a size 14, and there's the tag. But like I said, I didn't pick it up for the brand. I picked it up for the style. But yeah, we'll see how that does. Next, this is a pair of Free People pants, and I have found these pants before, and they did pretty well for me if I can recall, and editing me will have to put the style on the screen because I don't remember off the top of my head. Like I said, they are Free People. Hello. They're size small. They have a button fly, but it is a hidden button fly, so like you can only see the top button there. They're kind of like a paper bag waist style with a tie as well. A slim straight fit, and I would say they're definitely high rise. Really cute, like military green. They do have pockets. Really cute pleated paper bag, high waist, Free People pants. Size small, if I didn't say that already. Next, oh my goodness, this is so cute. And kind of, I was like, should I wait until Christmas? Because obviously the colors, but look at that move. Oh my goodness. I love this skirt. I love the colors because one, obviously it screams like holiday, screams like Christmas, but also if you're not looking at it with like holiday eyeballs, this might scream like grunge or punk or Lamb, Gwen Stefani type of vibes, that kind of ish. It's a little tennis skirt. It's vintage. It lived through the regular store for $5.99. Probably I would have paid $5.99 for this. It looks like plaid from far away, and when you get close, it kind of looks like, I don't know, a herringbone a little bit. That's what that is, right? Or maybe I'm just seeing that with my eyeballs and it's just plaid. Anyway, this is a silk tennis skirt by Charlize. I think that's how you say that. Silk, right? Yes, 100% silk, size 6, unlined, really cute tennis skirt. And it's like a mini-ish. It's not like micro mini, but it is still, I would say, a mini skirt. Maybe knee length. Okay, it's knee length. Still real cute, and I think this is going to do fantastically. There's nothing wrong with it either, and this silk is so soft. I mean, I know silk is nice anyway, but, and I just love the movement this has. Real cute. I think this could go to a couple different audiences, so I'm excited to see how this does. And so I couldn't leave this behind, even though I'm fairly certain the waistband maybe at one point was elastic and now is completely dried out, and the only way you can adjust the waist, I don't know if you can hear, it has like little bells on the tassel. The only way you can adjust the waist is here with this waist tie, and that's why it kind of looks a little funny on the hanger, because I kind of have it pulled kind of tight to make it not the full length of the waist. But this is a vintage patch. Look at that. Patchwork skirt. I just love the colors, and let me get closer so you can see all the different like squares. Some have ditzy floral, some have micro floral, some have a big floral print, and they kind of repeat throughout the whole skirt. This is unlined. It's a, on me it's floor length, but maybe depending how tall you are, it might be a midi. Vintage 90s like broom skirt, I think, kind of style. It does have a brand and no size, so I am just going to have to measure it. But like I said, the waist is very stretched out, so that's just something I have to make mention of. It's 100% rayon. That's what I'm trying to show you. And was it a mistake to buy this with the waist like this? Perhaps, but here we are. And I just thought it was so pretty. And I don't know, like, to me and my non-sewing skilled brain, it seems like an easy fix to maybe put a new elastic in this waistband, or a more substantial waist tie, or I don't know, maybe I'm totally off. Anyway, I think this is really cute. Really, really, really cute. And if the waist wasn't stretched out and it might fit me, I might have tried this on, even though I am not really a skirt girly. I just love, 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 love these flowers and this pattern and this like patchwork, and it's all over. And these little bells are very like, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how this does. If I was guessing, perhaps this is another Depop special. If I was guessing. Next, oh, this is cute. I'm sad I didn't find the top because typically things like this come in sets. This is a Free People Beach maxi skirt. It's like this really nice, like, I don't know what that's called. Popcorn, I don't know. It's like not ribbed, but I don't know, like little tiny popcorns. Like I said, really soft, really beautiful, like latte color, Free People Beach skirt. This is a size small, and on me, this is indeed a maxi skirt. So like so stinking cute for like, I don't know, brunch or even like running errands, or I don't know. It's so cute. Or throwing on over your bathing suit because it's Free People Beach. So I guess it's intended to be beachwear. And hopefully editing me will have put the style on the screen because I don't know off the top of my head, but I will show you how I will find that out if you don't know. The interior tag on most Free People, especially new Free People, I think all new Free People will have this, this number right here on the back side. It always starts with OB and then the number, and that whole thing is the style number. So I will type Free People, OB, and all those numbers into Google, and hopefully this skirt will pull up. Really cute. Nothing wrong with her. So we'll see how she does. Free People sometimes is hit or miss, but I was pretty excited about this one. Real cute. Oh my gosh. This is another one that I like maybe shouldn't have bought because the elastic is stretched out. This entire like neckline and then the bottom hemline here that was at one point some sort of elastic is completely dry and stretched out. So it has no give anymore. It is as it sits. But look at this. How cute. This is a really cute, like, I don't know, 60s or 70s floral printed crop top with this little like scalloped lace trim, if I can grab it. There we go. Little scallop lace trim on the sleeves. It's no brand and I'm pretty sure it's handmade, but I don't know. I think it's so cute. Like imagine with like white bottoms or any one of these colors, maybe orange or green would be real cute. Oh yeah, green would be real cute. Or even yellow. There's a bits of yellow in there. Anyway, I don't think this is going to go for a ton of money, but I couldn't leave it there. And again, you'll have to let me know if fixing this to make it not like dry rot anymore is an easy fix or a more difficult fix. If you are sewing inclined and you know, I would love to know, because to me, it's an easy fix for someone that knows how to do it. And that's why I picked this up. But yeah, I don't know. Let me know if you would have purchased this or if you would have left it behind, especially because it's no brand, no tag, you know, it's handmade little crop top. Also, it didn't cost me anything, so that's another reason why I picked it up. I'm trying to convince you as to why I picked it up. I don't know why. Okay, next. This is pretty, and the brand is not something I'm super familiar with. I think I've looked it up a few times before, and if I recall, it might be something from Nordstrom Rack, if I can remember, but this is Malvin, right? Yeah, Malvin I Heart Linen. This is obviously a linen shirt, and this linen shirt is in excellent shape for living through the bins and being white. I was looking and looking and looking while I was steaming it, and I could not find anything wrong with it. So that made me so happy. It's a really beautiful, crispy white linen shirt with a little like notched side here. It does have this really beautiful like embroidery to the neckline with this silver thread and then these like faux diamonds. I don't know what you want to call them. These little bejewelments. It's kind of giving like Lily Pulitzer almost. That type of vibe. Very like ladies who go to brunch at the beach. I don't know. I just love this. Very cute. And I love a linen shirt, so I'm always going to pick up linen if I can. Next is, oh, this is just a classic men's Ralph Lauren button-up shirt. These don't go for typically too much money, but I do like picking them up when I find them because I can almost guarantee they're going to be at least a $15 or $20 sale if they're in good shape. This one is in excellent shape. It's got the orange embroidered pony right there, and it's a really nice like bright plaid color. There is the Ralph Lauren tag. It's a size large, like I said, and in excellent shape. I wouldn't pick this up if there was a single flaw that I noticed with it. That's the one caveat I will say with these button ups is if it's flawed at all, unless it's like a super vintage, rare, sought after pattern, color, style, fabric, all of the above, I'm not picking them up unless they're like new. Next, oh, this is cute. This is a Brooks Brothers like poplin popover cotton women's dress shirt without buttons down the front, but it is very much so a dress shirt with this nice little like pearlized, ooh, and it's got the logo. I didn't notice that before. The little Brooks Brothers, what is that, a pig, right? Is it a pig? It's a sheep. A sheep that's like tied up and like floating away. That's their logo right there on the button. Really love this like Kelly green stripe with the white. And like I said, this is Brooks Brothers. It's a size 4. And again, this is in excellent condition. So we'll see how this does. I think it's cotton. Let me see. 72% cotton, 24% nylon, and 4% spandex. Do they have the style? I don't see a style number on here, so maybe Google Image will be my friend and help me find the name or the style of this shirt, or maybe even the stock photo. And if it does, I will have put that in for you, of course. Again, Brooks Brothers, size 4. Also, before we get too much further into the haul, I do want to make mention, in case I didn't already, I don't know if I will be able to be linking items on my YouTube video anymore. I'm still like in the works with Google and trying to figure that out. But anything that you see, that if you are interested in it, it will always be for sale on my website with free shipping, and typically at a lower price than any other platform that I have it listed on, because I don't have to pay the fees like I do on other platforms. Hold on, my washer's finishing. Hold on. So with that being said, if you are interested in any of this stuff, you can check it out on my website, which will be linked down below. It is whatmeganlikes.store, and you can check everything out there. If you prefer shopping on another platform, they'll all be listed there too, but free shipping on my website. And thank you to everyone. Thank you so much to everyone who has shopped on my website. I think I've sold 12 things now on my own website just from YouTube viewers, which is fantastic and wonderful, and I love it. Anyway, next item. This is cool. This is I would assume some sort of military, vintage military jacket. It's interesting though to me in the fact that it is cropped. Like, this is definitely a shorter fit. There's no bottom pockets. These are like the chest pockets here, and it only extends a few inches past them. I love that about it though, and I think it's going to do really well for that. Unfortunately, there are no tags, and it looks like whatever tag it did have has been cut away there. It has this really cool like reinforced elbow, I guess you would call it, and then the back is plain. It is in green shade, but it's more of a muted green even than like your typical military green. I would say this is more close to a military green, and look how like more muted of a green it is than that. The buttons are pretty green, but the shirt is like a much lighter shade, so I think that's really cool too about this. I'm very tempted to keep this as well, but I checked my closet because I did want to keep this. I have 3 military-ish style jackets, 2 being actual military jackets, so I do not need this. I am letting it go. I love like all the details though. I would be shocked if this actually was not a real like piece of military uniform, but I will never know because there are no tags. And I did try Google imaging this. Maybe I'll try one more time, but nothing came up that matched it exactly. So we shall see how this does. Next. Oh, this is cute. And I picked this up based on the fabric content and the fact that it is in such great shape. This is a Banana Republic. Unfortunately, it's a 4 petite, I think. Yeah. Petite is never my favorite to find, but small people need clothing too. This is a linen, I think linen blend. I want to say it's linen. 45 or 54% linen, 45% cotton blend, fully lined like summer blazer, single button summer blazer in this really beautiful like sandy oat color. Again, here is the label. Single button, really cute, perfect like spring summer blazer. Has this like detail here on the, ooh, hello, on the sleeves. Yeah, I think this should do pretty well, maybe on eBay. Okay, next, this is one that I maybe should hold off until winter or fall winter next year. This year, not next year. This year, fall winter. But I kind of want to maybe cash in on the trend right now while it's still a super trend and not wait and see if it's still a trend next year. This is a One Tough Babe OTB vintage Y2K shag furry lined denim jacket, and it is actually like quilted lined on the inside, which is so nice. The sleeves also have the little like faux fur lining, and the back is kind of plain. Really cute denim jacket, and here is the tag if you've never seen it before. One Tough Babe. I'm not sure where this was sold, but I do know this is a super like 90s Y2K brand, and it is a size small. And it does have the little One Tough Babe logo right there. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. Real cute. So we'll see how she does. This is more of like a fall winter item, but yeah, I think this is a Depop special for sure. Look at that. So we'll see how she does. Next, another item that could be considered like winter time, but in my opinion, this could be like a really cute like spring summer cardigan. This is a vintage 100% acrylic Challenger sweater, which I've never heard of before. Here's the tag. And it has this real cute little like turtle embroidery here. So cute. So we'll see how that does. It has a button front. It does have some like very faint staining. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it on camera, like right there and right there. But other than that, it's in pretty great shape. Some stains on the sleeves as well, on the hands. That one's in really great shape, I think. Yeah. Real cute. Nice, like, very light cream color. And it does have a button front also, which is another reason why I picked it up. Again, there is the tag, Challenger. Don't know where this brand's from or how old it is. If I was guessing, maybe 60s? Maybe? Well, we'll see how that does. This, I actually forgot about this when I got in the car. I forgot I had found this because I think this perhaps might be one of the best things I found. Maybe. This is a Frank and Eileen blazer. I don't think I've ever found a blazer. I have found very basic tops. I've found bottoms before that have done really well. I think I might have found, I was going to say a pair of jeans, but I think that was Nilly Lotan jeans I'm thinking of. Anyway, this is a Frank and Eileen blazer. There's the tag if you've never seen it before. It is a size large. This is definitely a Bolo brand in my opinion. There is the full tag. Really soft, stretchy, like, I don't know what this fabric is. Let me tell you what the fabric is. 92% cotton, 6% polyester, 2% elastane. Oh, it's the Dublin blazer. Wonderful. Wonderful. So I'll be able to put that on the screen for you, I'm sure. Really cute, open wear, 2-pocket, black blazer. And it did live through the regular store for $7.99. I absolutely would have paid $7.99 for this. It's in fantastic shape, and I think this is going to do really well just based on how this brand has done for me in the past. Frank and Eileen. Oh, this is cute. Ooh, look how cool it comes on the camera too. Where's the, okay, it does have a waist tie, but it's just here on the back. This is a Maeve by Anthropologie single button metallic blazer. Yes. There is the tag, and it is size 8, I believe. Yes, US size 8. Look how cool that fabric is. Very like liquid looking and liquid feeling. It feels really cool too. So we'll see how this does. I don't remember what this is called. I'm sure this has a specific name, but look how cool. Okay, anyway, Anthropologie. Oh, this is another good like spring summer sweater. This is a Eileen Fisher ribbed knit open wear cardigan in this really nice gray color. Really, really soft, really stretchy. Here is the tag. She is a size extra large, and she does have some like very, very minor wear, I would say, to the fabric. Like it just at the high touch points. I don't even know if that's like coming up. Nothing majorly wrong with it though, just some signs of use. Never gonna leave an Eileen Fisher piece behind. Not yet anyway. Oh, I was not leaving this behind either. This is more of a basic Free People, but as you can see, it is new with tags, so I will never be one to do that. This is a We the Free size large Henley. Color is taupe. It's a size small, and originally it was $68 at Free People. Really love this color, and this is just such a soft, nice, like everyday shirt, so I was not leaving that. Like I said, new with tags. Be a cardinal sin to leave that behind. Next, oh, this is nice. This is nice. This is nice. Unfortunately, it has no size tag, so I did just have to measure it. But this is a 100% silk. Let me show you like the, look how cool that is. Brown and tan, like, almost like tweed, like micro tweed pattern. That's kind of what it looks like. Fully lined, 100% silk. Hugo Boss blazer, 2-button blazer. Let me unbutton it so I can show you the tag on the inside. Oh, that just says 100% silk, and there is the Hugo Boss tag. Like I said, unfortunately there is no size tag, so I did just have to measure this, but I wasn't going to leave it there, and it is very lightweight for being such a relatively big, substantial garment. It is extremely lightweight, so I thought this was a great spring summer blazer for someone, and I'm sure this cost a pretty penny when it was new, so we'll see how this does. When I say this was just rolled in a ball in the corner of the bin, and it had a store tag on it, but I've already removed it because I did list this already in real time. Everything will be listed in real time though. If you're seeing this video live, everything's listed. This is a Free People. When I say it was tied in a ball, like the legs here were literally knotted together. And I think that's why no one bought it at the regular store. I think no one could tell what it was. This is a stunning Free People jumpsuit. This is the, I think it's called the Always Yours jumpsuit. And I will scoot over so I can put the stock photos on the screen for you because I know I have those. This is a stunning jumpsuit, and I think this might do really well. This is the perfect like bridal jumpsuit. Like look at that. Look at that. I know the pictures I'm putting on the screen are going to do it way more justice than me showing you it here, but here's the Free People tag. It is a size 0. And other than a few very, very small spots, like I don't know if you're even going to be able to see that right there is one spot, a few small spots just like that on the bottom half of the garment. There's nothing wrong with this. And the retail on these is insane, and the resale looks like it's pretty high too, so I did hurry up and get this listed yesterday. But I love it. I just love it. And it kind of like looks wonky on the hanger, but amazing. Amazing. Like look at that. If this remotely fit me in any sort of way, I would totally wear it to like, I don't know, take some like anniversary pictures in with Jack as like kind of like a bridal outfit. But I'm not a size 0 in any sense of the word, so it is for sale. When I first saw the tag, I thought it was an older piece, but turns out this is a newer Madewell dress. Here is the tag. It's a size 12, and I think this is a silk dress, if I'm not mistaken. Beautiful like green floral pattern here, and again I think I have the stock photo, so I will put that on the screen for you. Look at that floral though. Nothing is wrong with this, and I think I said already it's a size 12, so we'll see how this does. Oh, Ryan gave me this. Ryan likes Free People, and I found a Free People thing that I wasn't going to take myself. I did like it. It was a jacket, but I had just heard him say that he was looking for Free People, so I was like, okay, you could just give this to him. And I gave it to him, and a few minutes later, he came over to my cart and gave me this. This is a beautiful bridal, I would say, vintage vestiaire. I think that's how you say that. Like slip dress with this gorgeous like lace bodice. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? One, I think somebody could obviously wear it as intended as like a slip dress. Or two, you could maybe put your own slip under here and wear this as a dress itself because it is absolutely stunning. I think it's a size medium. Yes, size medium, 100% nylon, made in USA. Yeah, so we'll see how this does. I think this is absolutely beautiful. Thank you, Ryan. And then last but not least, another thing I'm very tempted to keep, but I don't really think it's my vibe. Like, my vibe is, this is my vibe, to be honest with you, but I do love this. I love this. Like, if I had like a garden party to go to, this would be it. This is a La Vie Rebecca Taylor, really, really beautiful micro floral-ish pattern, because if you get close, they kind of look like blueberries or just a pattern almost. But to me, it gives like floral more than anything. Jumpsuit. Maybe I will be able to find the stock photo. I'm not sure how old this is, if it's even a line that Rebecca Taylor makes anymore. I've never seen La Vie Rebecca Taylor. Really cute, like ruffle sleeves, V-neck with this square cutoff here, and then it does have a tie at the waist. I just think this would be so flattering on, and it is like a, if I can show you, a slim-ish straight fit, so it's not like skinny fit, but it's not like a wide leg fit either. That's why I'm not exactly sure how old this is. Really cute, like hook and eye, open back detail. And here is the tag if I didn't show you well enough already. La Vie by Rebecca Taylor. It's a size medium. And again, there is the like pattern. Really, really cute. So we'll see how this does. If I was guessing, this might do well on eBay, perhaps. Or maybe even Depop. We'll see. Okay, so that is it for this haul. I think I told you in the beginning I spent $40.90, I think it was. And I don't know where my receipt is. Let me see. $40 and yes, $40.90 for 20 pounds of clothing and accessories. So we will see how I make out with that stuff. If you guys want to let me know in the comments below which item I thrifted is your favorite, that would be awesome. And I guess I will let you go. If you took the time to watch this video, I so appreciate you. And if you wouldn't mind just hitting like on the way out, that would be awesome. I'll see you next time, friends. Bye.